one?
Like my conspiracy theory about how Harry Potter ruined Western society.
Yeah, I want to hear about that one at some point.
What?
That's it. That's the whole thing. Harry Potter ruined Western society. Like that's the
How
conspiracy
does Harry Potter
theory.
ruin Western society?
Well, do you remember the 1990s, or are you too young?
No, I remember the 1990s.
The 1990s were a pretty cohesive time for all of us, were they not?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, and you might remember. You might remember the general tone. Well, yeah, that wasn't great, but otherwise it was fine. You might remember the general tone of the 90s was to reject cliquishness and in-groups. And it was, you know, the whole, like, classic 90s joke of, like, here's this group of friends. You know, they've got one kid of every race and a kid in a wheelchair, right? That was the 90s.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You had to have every piece.
So we were like, you know what? Groups don't matter. We rejected the jocks and nerds thing. We were very inclusive in the 90s, right?
Okay.
And then Harry Potter comes out in the late 90s, becomes extremely popular in the late 90s, early 2000s. And what is the central purpose of Harry Potter? That everybody is divided into groups. First of all, yeah, 50% of the society or more is just literally, who cares? They're muggles. They don't even fucking count. Okay. And then of the people who actually matter, who are left over, what happens to them? They get divided into groups. And the groups are defined by their negative characteristics, except for one group, which is exclusively positive characteristics. Am I wrong?
No.
All right.
Because, all right, there's four. I know, this is blowing your minds, but trust me. Slytherins are just legitimately evil.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
We know that. Ravenclaws are, like, smart but aloof, so they're awkward nerds. Hufflepuffs are, like, dumb but friendly. And then Gryffindors are just, like, good people. They're just the best.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with them.
They're
just
best
good
people.
They're good heroes. And so everybody's like, cool, it's now and here it is in the late 90s, thanks to, what's her name? Radical Turf, what's her bucket? J.K. Rowling. Everybody's like, thanks to J.K. Rowling, it's okay to categorize people again. And more than that, it's okay to categorize people into groups that are just ontologically evil, stupid, or, you know, foolish. But it's okay to categorize myself
as complete retards as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you don't know magic, you're next to useless as a human being.
You are useless, in fact.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Even though everyone knows every single wizard fight would have ended with a pistol.
Locate and rescue hostage without being seen. I think we've already done it.
Oh, we might have failed it and not realized because we were having so much fun talking about Harry Potter. Anyway, are you convinced about Harry Potter yet? The car is irrelevant. Stop getting focused on the car. The point is sorting people into categories.
On the car situation.
Is that Harry Potter made it cool to be assigned a category, like an in-group. And what did you see immediately afterwards? You saw the GSA, the Gay Straight Alliance, turned into the LGBTQAI+ group. Right? And you saw increasing division amongst political groups, whatever. It's all Harry Potter's fault, because it made it cool to be factionalized.
Dude, we need to do a podcast on this.
This is... we need to do a fucking...
I can see the lines you're drawing
can you pick me the fuck up?
We need to do an appearance on InfoWars about this.